The quantum computing company IonQ just announced they're a founding member of Q Alliance, a newly formed quantum hub initiative in Lombardy, Italy, aligned with Italy's national strategy for quantum technologies. So I want to talk about what this means in a practical way. Q Alliance basically brings together public and private partners, research institutions, businesses, and IonQ, all working together to build a world-class quantum computing ecosystem in one of Europe's key industrial regions. And more specifically, IonQ's role will be contributing their gate-based quantum computing hardware and their quantum networking and sensing strengths, basically showing everything that they've been working on over the last few years. And then, the goal is to plug all of that into the ecosystem of Italian industries like materials, logistics, pharma, and finance. So I think this is a pretty crucial step for IonQ because they're embedding themselves into national policy, industrial transformation, and digital sovereignty. Basically, Italy wants to build inside-out capacity, and Q Alliance is a visible piece in all that. So from an investor's perspective, I think this is important for two reasons. First, it gives IonQ an important foothold in Europe's quantum ecosystem, which means potential access to European infrastructure, funding, and industrial use cases that are less crowded than the US. And second, it helps to further shift their narrative from a quantum hardware company to a quantum infrastructure partner for governments and regulated industries. Of course, this announcement says that they intend to build and aim to accelerate, but they didn't release any dollar values or timelines. So I just want to say this with full clarity. This is not a guarantee of massive revenue anytime soon. How I'm seeing this is a strategic move that could pay off big time if the adoption and execution follow. With that being said though, here's what I believe could realistically happen next. If IonQ successfully builds their hub, run commercial use cases in Italy, and plugs into the Italian industrial groups and research institutions, then we could see some real contracts, reoccurring revenue, and maybe a stronger moat around IonQ's non-US operations, which could help set them up for both geographic and vertical diversification. This is just another deal that adds conviction for me. So if you want to see IonQ succeed, ultimately you should be hoping that quantum will eventually be tied to real government policies, real industries, and real platforms. Because IonQ is even taking this a step further. Watch this video next to see their brand new advanced algorithm for EV batteries and how they plan to dominate these industries in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.